Hello, welcome to URNT Broadcasting. I'm Hans Harrison. I'm here with Ebony Harrison and Lisa Pritchard. Is that correct? That's it,
Yes,
right?
that's correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Lisa's our guest today, and she's, in my book, one of the hottest artists that I've seen on any platform to date. She's very creative. And she's going to allow us, URNT Broadcasting, to get her first interview. We feel honored. I mean,
Thank you.
I've been looking forward to this ever since we've had the discussion a while back, but you stay so busy. But
Yes, I do.
yeah, well, she's here today, and we're happy to have her. Let's give her a round of applause.
Thank
Right.
you.
That's what's
You're
going
welcome.
on. So, Lisa, let's start with tell us about your art and yourself and your journey.
My art, there's a lot can be said about it, but it's been a part of my life since I can remember anything. Even in kindergarten, I used to finger paint houses and things like that. So I've been artistic just about all my life.
Okay.
And I think right when I reached like 19 or 20 and I had to make a drastic change from where I was living in the city to moving to the country, I put the pencil down, and it was like 20 years before I picked it back up.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's like a lot of life went on, circumstances, changes led me to pick it back up and decide it was time for me to start doing what I wanted to do, because basically I was doing everything for everyone else except for myself.
Okay. That's usually the case in life. We normally do for everyone else and neglect ourselves.
Yeah, and I truly have a bad habit of that. It's like I'm not a people pleaser, but it's just like I want everyone around me to be happy.
Yeah. Unselfishly. What title would you put your art, your type of art? What would you label it as?
I wouldn't even label it as anything that's really out right now, because it's not what everyone else is doing, which is kind of different.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people always tell me it gives them a 70s vibe, like back in the day, like that 70s art. And I feel that energy a lot, because my mom and my dad, they played a lot of music from that era when I was growing up, so it kind of like stuck with me. And then I played the alto saxophone as well for like 8 years, so that definitely.
Oh, so you wear many hats. You do a lot of different things.
I do a lot
Art
of
is your
different
thing.
things.
Well, I'd like to share that I had waken up out of a sleep about what has been about 8-9 months ago since we met. So talking about somewhere around there, and like many other people, you grab your phone when you wake up in the morning to see if you missed a phone call or missed anything, and the first thing I came across was your art. And
Wow.
that day I reached out to you, and we talked, and we, tentatively said that this was something that we would like to do at some point in time. But since that first introduction with you, I've followed you and I've looked at everything you've ever posted. I may not comment on it, but I share it. And every piece is different. Every piece is happy. It does bring a good feeling. There's no art that I've seen that you've put out that puts me in a depressed state or uncomfortable state. I appreciate you for sharing.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
definitely. You have some art behind you. You going to share a little bit with us?
I do. Let me see if I turn the right way.
You take your time.
So I have my mermaid right here in the blue. See her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then behind her is my dark fairy. I did with neon colors. And right next to that, I have my alien. Every piece is different. Like,
Right.
and I have
Yeah.
collections that go with just about everything. And that one with the couple,
Mm-hmm.
and
Right.
then next to it is my husband's work with the lady on top of the crocodile.
Wow.
And then I have my
Wow.
queen, and then I painted Deadpool. And then I have a couple of pieces as well there.
Now you also you do art, you do logos, you do tattoos,
I do.
portraits. Um, you got graphic design on lock. I mean, it's nothing that you don't do when it comes to using your hands and your vision of uh, light and art. You just go all in. You there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay,
Can you hear
okay.
me?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
so there's nothing that you don't cover when it comes to art. You
I touch about on everything. On the opposite wall, I have some animals that I did with color pencil, and I use different mediums. Like, I do graphic pencil, I do color pencil, I do watercolor, I do acrylic, I do oils, I do pastels, I do charcoal. So I
oh,
do multiple medias, and I even do some digital. I just recently started doing digital, so I'm still a little touch and go with it, but I get it done.
okay,
That's
okay.
dope.
Now, and if someone has a photo that they want you to draw for them, is that something that you would do as well?
Yes, I do that as well.
Okay,
I do
and
portraits. I just did a portrait for a gentleman that saw me on TikTok, and I mailed it off to him yesterday, and he was amazed with it and loved it. It was a pencil sketch of his father.
wow, nice,
Wow.
nice,
Yeah.
nice. We do have scrolling on the bottom of the screen where the viewers can go and see your art and purchase it.
Yes.
Okay. And how do you how do you sell your art? Do you go to pop ups? Basically all online.
I do some pop ups. I haven't done an art show in a while,
Mhm.
but next week I am due to be at a family fun day. The community reached out to me and they want me to set up my artwork. I can't sell anything, but I can display it. And if
Mhm.
people want to buy, they can talk to me later or reach out on my website and order. But I'm just basically out there promoting positive energy with my artwork for them.
Nice.
And I
Wow.
That's
also have
cute.
another event coming up November 5th, the celebration of art. They also want to have me be on the panel to have my art judged and be able to set up my artwork like I have it now and be able to sell it. I can actually sell there and make sales, like a miniature art show.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
dope.
Great. When did you decide to just take art as a means of income?
Well, let's see. Well, just about everything I've done has me dealing with art. Well, the last thing I've done recently was leave the hotel. I used to work at a hotel for 4 years. And I was at a stage where I was not doing the artwork that I wanted to do because I was being overwhelmed. You know, with COVID, a lot of things changed for a lot of people,
Yeah.
and a lot of stress was added on the people that actually stuck with their job and didn't leave. And I was one of the ones that felt that pain. Like, I was being overworked, and I was trying to explain that I needed a break. Like, my artwork wasn't getting the attention that it deserved because I was dedicating my all to that job. And then it was like I was having to fight for raises and stuff. And it's like, I just didn't need to be there.
Right.
And it was like, I've always wanted to do art. And every time I'm at work, I'm drawing or sketching on random pieces of paper. And I felt like it was just time. And my husband said, if that's what you want to do, then do it. Don't go back to work.
Right. And your husband also is an artist.
He is a phenomenal artist.
Well, we look forward to having him on the show.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
He actually has made my art better. Like he used to teach art, so when he see me doing things, because it's been so long since I've been doing it, and I get a little rough around the edges with some things, he'll tell me, well, you need to go back, or you need to fix that, or just redraw it and then try it again. And I listen to him because, you know, he's not going to do anything to hurt me, only help me.
A power team.
It's
That's good
actually
shit.
made my art so much better.
That's good shit. Definitely. What else is it? Okay, yeah. We mentioned this off camera. I've noticed the honeycomb, the bees, and the honey, and the Wu-Tang symbol. And I was like, it hit me. It was like, she's a fan of the Wu-Tang Clan, and I've seen your art, the chess pieces. You have a chess collection. Tell us about the collection, the different, because you have so much. I mean, and everyone, I'm sure, on at least, well, on TikTok and on Facebook, that they've had to have come across your art. Now they can associate your art with a face, a smile, and a voice. So, like, go ahead and plug the chess and the Wu and all of that. Come on, talk about it.
Well, I've always was a Wu-Tang fan. Like, back in the day when I was younger, you know, back in that era, I was way younger when Wu-Tang was out. So that was actually my brother's music that was always being played, but I liked it. So it's like it always stuck with me. So when I was to the stage in my artwork that I could actually put it on paper, I just started letting it out. And it's like some people would notice, like, you like Wu-Tang? I'm like, yeah, I like Wu-Tang. It's in my playlist now.
Right. Good. And the chess, and that, I think that's very sexy. The chessboard.
Yes,
Yes. Well,
and I do the chess piece with plus size women because it's no joke. We are no joke. We are here. We're not going nowhere. You know, a lot of people can play checkers, but it take a mind to handle chess. It take a lot to handle a plus size woman. So that's why.
Wait, let's do this right quick. Yeah, that's a fact.
So that's what that artwork stands for. You know, that gives you that power.
And you have an erotic collection as well.
Yes, it's ever expanding. I just recently finished a 30 by 40 painting. Me and my husband did it together. Okay. And I don't know, is it okay to show
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Absolutely.
So I just finished it.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
And I've already had people requesting to have me put it on shot glasses for them, T-shirts, tray sets, and everything.
You showed me another piece earlier on for Juneteenth.
Oh yeah, so I did 3 images for Juneteenth. One was a woman, one was a man, and one was for kids. And I was I make shirts. So if anyone want to purchase them, you can find them on my Etsy link that's on the bottom of the page, or you can reach me directly on my Facebook or Instagram. And then today I just finished this one that I'm going to release once I have time.
You've seen it first here, folks. Don't forget that. That's right.
Very first time. And I felt so powerful doing this because a lot of people are putting up Juneteenth images, but do they understand the true meaning, the true depths of what Juneteenth really means?
That gave me chills. Yeah.
And that's what I put in that image. That's Juneteenth is the freedom that we had to stand on our own ancestors' back just to get here.
Yeah. And that says a lot. I can't wait till you post that.
That's fire.
That's going to get a lot of attention. So please, all your contact information, take your time, give it to us, because this footage is going to be in your hands, and you're going to be able to use it however you want, and you're going to be able to send it and share it, and you want all the bases covered so that everyone can finally say, "Listen, I'm dealing with Lisa because I can call her and she gets it done." I personally dealt with you on some artwork, and I'm pleased. I mean, you're the best. You're the best. You're my hero. For real.
Thank you.
Give up all your information, your contact information, please.
Okay. I don't have it memorized. I'm sorry.
So take your time.
Wrote down.
No. Take your time.
But you can find me on Facebook, Lisa Tillman Pritchard. You'll see two, but the main one you'll see the most followers on. Then I'm on Instagram under the LTP_art_LLC.
Mm-hmm.
On
that's all
TikTok,
capital, right?
No, it's all lowercase.
Lowercase, okay.
On TikTok, it's the LTP Art LLC. So just about on every social media app you can find me under that name.
Okay. Good. And of course, if you're viewing this
and
now,
you can find me on Amazon with coloring books.
That's dope.
Yeah, I have a couple I can show.
Yes, please.
This is one almost just for everyone. It's like shoes, because every woman loves shoes.
Right.
And it's flowers, and it's just random little images of different types of shoes, and it's shoes for everyone. I even have cowgirl shoes and cowboy boots in here as well. I have sneakers. I have the high heels, boots. I have stilettos.
Very.
It could be found on Amazon or my Etsy page, or you can reach me directly to get it. I also have a different one I just made called Elegance of Art. And it has just various images that I created.
That's dope, Lisa.
Little still lifes.
Don't sleep on her, folks. Do not sleep on her.
Yeah.
They can be found on Amazon as well. And I have others that you can see once you get on there. And I even have an erotic one, an all new adult coloring book as well.
Okay.
Poetry.
Yes, I also do poetry as well. I also have 3 poetry books out. I have one called Soul Touch. And it's just variations of what I was feeling at that time, as far as owning my own sexuality, because a lot of people don't know their self. And as I was discovering myself, I was led to write a lot of poetry about how I felt and how I want to be made to feel. And it's called Soul Touch. And it's also a lot of stuff in here that people can relate to as they read it.
The title itself in your description is very interesting.
And it has my artwork as well. I created my own cover, everything on Amazon.
Wow.
I have Lyrical Kiss.
Wow. Hey.
And they can be purchased where on Amazon?
On Amazon. And it's just different words, spoken things. It's about everything and anything you can feel that you want to express that you can't express at any point. It's in here. It's about happiness. It's about joy. It's about pain. It's about everything you can feel. It's about losing. It's about gaining. And it's just a whole book of lyrical kisses.
You're deep, Lisa.
Yeah.
You are.
Thank you. And then I have Evolution. And this is actually like almost a love story. If you read the poetry from front to back, you'll almost read a love story. And it's almost like, wow. And it's different because I didn't want to write a book about it. I wanted to write poetry to make people read a story within the poetry.
There's a lot of depth to you, woman.
So there's art. Well, let's go past. There's a saxophone. There's art.
There's art.
There's poetry. There's being a mother, being a
yes,
wife.
I'm a mother.
Being a loving individual. I could imagine someone with the saxophone, you, and your lyrics that you've written. I could imagine you just tearing up the airwaves with some music and something soulful.
Well, I haven't played the saxophone in years. I do want to pick it back up.
You've shown that you don't forget and you don't stop.
No, I actually don't forget. I find myself fingering to music when I hear it play. So I still have it in me.
Wow. Lisa, I want to tell you, this has definitely been an experience for myself. I hope for you too, Ebony.
Absolutely. You are a phenomenal woman. You're
Thank
talented.
you. I also do other crafts as well too.
Well, let's talk about it.
I do. I make tray sets up. Like I put my own artwork, or when people ask for custom stuff, I customize it.
Oh, man.
Nice.
For the smokers. Also,
she's 420 friendly, y'all. Pay attention. She's 420 friendly.
I also customize shot glasses for people. And right now, Father's Day is coming up, and I don't see anyone doing anything for Father's Day for anybody. So I started making like these little boxes up for fathers, the little shot boxes.
You got it.
And then I got a little set made up with like the little shot glass and the little shot glasses with the shot in the tray. For the fathers, because no one's doing nothing for the fathers.
Do you ever
put the erotic art on a beer mug for the fathers?
Yeah.
Your brain is always going, obviously.
It does. And I also customize color changing tumblers as well. It could be my artwork or an image that you've seen.
And all of these items that you just shown us can be purchased on Amazon?
You can find them on my Etsy, on my Etsy page.
Okay, great. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Ms. Tillman, a master. Yeah, a master.
Yeah.
We've definitely enjoyed having you here
Thank
at
you.
URNT, and we look forward to seeing you again. You're on Facebook, you're on Instagram, you're on Etsy, you're on Amazon, and TikTok.
I am.
So when you see something,
you can type my name in, you can Google me, and you'll find me.
Good, and please give her the attention that she deserves.
Absolutely.
Thank you, everyone.
Show love.
It's
I appreciate it. Thank you for this interview as well.
Absolutely.
For you anytime. You just give us a call and say you have something you want to share. It's available for you.
And we go in depth with my books.
Yes,
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, if that's it, that's it. Is that it? Did we leave anything out?
That's everything for now.
Okay, great. Well,
go support our people. Go support.
Yes, please do.
Support. Yes. Don't go to the corporations. Come to the black owned and support the team sales.
Absolutely.
And buy something for them daddies.
Yeah.
They deserve it. Kids wouldn't be here without them.
Yeah.
We do have some kings out here taking care of their business. They deserve that praise.
Yeah. It's a joint effort. Right. Let's Well, once again, Ms. Tillman, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm Hans Harrison. We have Ebony Harrison, and we have Ms. Tillman. And there we have it, URNT Broadcasting. Thank you, and have a wonderful, wonderful evening.
Thank you. You too.
Bye-bye.
You too. You guys be good.